You know what? No. I'm gonna do this properly. I'm gonna do this formally. Absolutely not doing this formally. We're talking business now. Marty Supreme. Good film. However, that is not what we're talking about. I'll give a better review at the end. I have just had the worst cinema experience of my entire life. I have gone. It is Friday. It is not Friday. Friday's when I was going to upload this video because I was going to do a review initially. So not Friday. It's Wednesday. Sorry, got the dates mixed up. And I've just seen Marty Supreme, and that was single-handedly the worst fucking screening experience of my life. The film, as I said, good. I'll tell you more about it later, but let me give you a rundown. So, I go to Cineworld, my goat, shout out Cineworld. Cineworld is not at fault here. They did a minor inconvenience that never happens in the several years I've been going there, which was just the tickets didn't scan properly, and I had to scan them out 6 times. But that never happens. That's not Cineworld's fault. What I want to talk about is in the screening. I went 10 o'clock in the morning, Wednesday. I had no lessons at college, and I was like, it's gonna be like no one here, empty screening. Screen's completely packed. Fine, that's fine by me. I don't mind a packed screen. And then the trouble starts coming. I say, bear in mind, this film is a 15, and I don't know how it works in America. I think if you have permission from a parent in America, you can go into an R-rated film. It doesn't work like that here. These kids, they're like 10, 11, in their school uniforms, clearly ditch school, come to the cinema. They enter the screen, and I lock eyes with one of them. I'm in middle row, middle seat. No, middle row, aisle seat. No, wait. Yeah, middle row, middle seat, because I forgot I was in a super screen. When I'm not, I get the aisle seat in the middle row. Best seats. Cinema's completely packed. And then I lock eyes with these 2 kids. They walk in. They look at me. I look at them. What do I see this kid holding? Whips it out. It's a fucking speaker. I'm like, shit. I'm cooked. Kid pulls out the speaker. It's fine so far. Then in the middle of the trailers, what's it called? Watching, Wuthering Heights trailer. And as I'm sat there, I hear, not max volume, but loud enough for me to hear from about 5 rows down in front of me. OMFG, hello. Peak song, prime childhood that. I hear that playing and I'm like, shit, they're using the speaker. And then, it just gets worse. For now, we'll remember them for later, they're important. But behind me, there's like, rows empty behind me. Like the cinema's packed in like middle, top, back areas. But like the row behind me is pretty much empty except like 2 couples. And they're sat there, you know, doing their stuff. Whatever. Film starts, and as it starts, these 2 people come in late. My row is also pretty much empty. There's a couple people, like, to my left. But then I see somebody, bear in mind these seats were not booked when I booked, which was pretty early. I'm sat in the middle seat, and these 2 blokes, separate people, sit right and left beside me, directly beside me, basically touching. We're in a big fucking orgy right now. Yes, and I'm like, of any seat you could have picked on this road, you've picked the one right next to me. You're like fully grown men. I'm like, whatever. I'm excited for this film. Nothing's going to ruin it. And the most abominable smell I have ever smelled enters my nose. I'm like, I look to my left. What does the guy sat to my left have? He's putting hot sauce on deep fried ice cream. This is This is the strangest cinema I think I've ever seen be brought into a cinema. I've seen people bring Dominoes into the cinema. Deep fried ice cream covered in fucking hot sauce. What are you, Jeffrey fucking Dahmer? Well, I look kind of like Jeffrey Dahmer. Nah, you know what? I'm in business. I'm keeping him on. So I looked at him. I'm like, right. Look to my right. Guy next to me. He's just letting out some terrible, terrible yawns, and I'm just thinking, son, you've booked these tickets. Don't act like you're tired. You've picked these tickets. You've come by yourself, and you're yawning. Shut the fuck up. Stop being loud. And then, just in the screen, and I hear. So for context, Cineworld has like, at least the one near me, has like these leather red coloured seats, you know, colour of the logo. Comfortable, they recline. And from behind me, there's two couples I mentioned earlier. Only one of them is important, the one directly behind me. I hear. I'm like, what's that noise? So I turn around. What do I say? They're just going at it. Going at it full fucking volume. I wish I was joking. They just, I can hear like this whimpering. And I look, the woman, she's in reverse cowgirl, you know. I'm sure if you know what Marty Supreme is, you probably know the positions by now. But so she's facing the screen. So I look around, and she just looks down, sees me turn around, and she just locks eyes with me. And she just doesn't stop. I'm like, so you know, film's just started. You know, I go to complain. I'm like, there's these two people fucking jackrabbits right now. Please kick them out. This is weird. This is inappropriate. I return to the screen. What do I hear? So me and the worker come back into the screen. What do I hear? We are Charlie coming from the speaker. And then I look at the screen. This is the bit that gets me the most off guard. The title sequence is playing. And the title sequence, mild spoilers, it doesn't spoil anything. It's just, if you care about what it looks like, skip like 10 seconds. It's a load of sperm cells with Forever Young playing, and I'm looking, and I'm in the combination of Forever Young and We Are Charlie Kirk with this diabolical intro, and I'm like, what could possibly have happened in the 2 minutes I was gone? And I guess I'll never know unless I rewatch it. But, you know, if that seems to be that for now, the guy tells off on the way out, he tells off those kids that bought the speaker, and then he's like, you're a bit young to be here, we'll fucking ban you if you keep disrupting the screen. Because obviously they've bought tickets to get into the screen, to be able to sneak into the screen, so I guess it's kind of unjustified to ban him. But yeah, everything's going fine, film's going on. I see Tyler the Creator's diabolical forehead, and then what do I hear again? Epstein raped Diddy's butthole. Sorry? Epstein raped Diddy's butthole? That's the next song they were playing on the list. It's like loud enough that you can hear it and you think you're imagining it. But then the film goes dead silent for a second. It's like one of those transitions. So you can it's like the only noise you can hear, aside from the guy next to me fucking crunching on this ice cream. Like, shut the fuck up. So that's just an awful cinema experience. Marty Supreme fans, what are you doing? Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention, first enter the screen, see the greasiest looking guy I've ever seen, just the only one sat in there when I first enter. Because I got there quite early, and it's the first screening of the day, so we're just allowed in when the cinema opens, basically. He's the only guy in there. I'm like an hour early because I mistimed the walk there. And he's just there. He looks like, just picture Asmongold, but about 10 years older. That was single-handed. I've almost drowned. I've almost been hit by a car. And that somehow still was worse than any of those experiences. Do better. But, yeah. So the actual film, I can take these off now. Serious talk over. The actual film is pretty good. I quite like it. I gave it a 4. I thought it was a bit oddly paced. I don't think it's the best Safdie Brothers film. I think Uncut Gems still unbeaten, and I don't even like Adam Sandler that much. I don't think he's that funny. But Uncut Gems, masterpiece. Go watch that instead of Marty Supreme. Now watch Marty Supreme. It's still good. It's not Timothy Chalamet's best performance. It doesn't top, for me, it doesn't top Dune, Beautiful Boy, A Complete Unknown, especially Complete Unknown, Call Me By Your Name, they're all still better films than this in my personal opinion. But Timothy Chalamet is a great actor, so, you know, it's not like it was bad, it was a great film. I wish Tyler, the Creator, was in it a bit more than he was, and I thought it was interesting. Thank you for watching.